No leads, no money. No leads, no sales. No leads, no conversion. Leads. Attention before transaction.
Your followers, they don't count as leads.
Okay, you become a magnet and you attract a bunch of leads.
If you're not making as much money as you'd like, then you need to stop right now. We made this video just for you, and we are going to share with you the 3 important areas. Stay tuned to the whole video so you can get all of them and go in and fix it right now so you can see more money in your business, all right?
Pen and paper.
Pen and paper, pause all distractions around you and come back to us right now, all right? My name is Navette Ramos. I've been in business for 10 years, and this is my husband, Jason Ramos, who's been in business since he was little, since he was a wee baby, all right? And together we have built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses, and we can truly be honest and say that we both have been in your shoes with all these areas. All these 3 areas we used to once struggle heavily with. And when we realized the areas and we figured out the solutions, it was a complete game changer.
So let's get into details right away. Write this down. There is 3 areas that you need to check if you are not making as much money as you would love to. The first area that you need to check is your traffic.
Yep.
The way that you bring in eyeballs into your ecosystem. The second area that you need to pay attention to is your message, okay? Your message. And we're gonna expand on each of these areas. And the third area we're gonna expand on it, and I'm gonna tell you which one is it by the end of this video. So stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned. So the first area, your job is day trading attention. That is it. That is it. Actually, if you want to measure one thing every single day in your business, measure this. How many leads I'm bringing into my business? No leads, no money. No leads, no sales. No leads, no conversion. Leads. That is the magical word. That's the keyword right here. Which one? Lead. Write that down. Comment right here under this video. Lead. Okay? Day trading attention. Before transaction, there must be attention.
Yep.
Okay? I'm going to say that again. Attention before transaction. If you are not attracting people into your ecosystem, aka leads, who are you pretending to sell to?
Yep.
To the air?
Yep.
Actually, let's pause really quick. Make sure you check the description of this video because right there we have a bunch of resources, free resources. We have also the link where you can join our weekly newsletter.
Yep.
We share one email a week, right?
One weekly email a week. It's honestly, I don't even like to call them emails. They're more like golden nuggets, just because
information like this.
We over provide, we over deliver on insane value. And I will say something right now about attracting leads. Okay, your followers, they don't count as leads. All right.
Let's actually share the description of lead.
Yes.
What is a lead? Okay, what is a lead? Write this down.
Yep.
A lead is a lead if you have a way to contact them whenever you want. Whenever you want. A follower is not a lead, okay? A follower can become a lead, yeah, but it's not a lead.
Correct.
A lead is a lead if you can contact them whenever you want.
Yep.
For you to contact them whenever you want, the best way is email. So you need to have their email, their phone number, and their name, of course. But email is like the best. Actually, we should make a video in the future talking about emails. Let us know in the comments if you guys want us to expand on emails, because emails are like one of the best tools you can have as an entrepreneur, as a female entrepreneur, because it's for female entrepreneurs like you that we make these videos.
Yeah.
So the first area, we cover it. The first area that you need to pay attention is traffic. You need to you need to pay attention is to attention. Yeah, but attention before transaction. Like nowadays it's so simple. Basically, you have to have really good hooks in your social media, and that is it. It's for free. It can get easier than that. It's for free. It's for free. Yeah. So you can attract eyeballs into your ecosystem by creating good content, but everything starts with hooks. Yep. So you need to master hooks, how to create really good hooks in different forms, visual hooks, written hooks, spoken hooks. All depends on the platform that you're using for your business. Maybe you are in all of them, I don't know, but master hooks. Once you master hooks, you become a magnet, okay? You become a magnet and you attract a bunch of leads, and then you can keep up with the conversation.
Correct.
Now let's go with the second area.
The second area is your message, okay? Now this is where, honestly, this hit me a little close to home because my message wasn't clear to attract my ideal client, okay? And when I realized that I had to fix my message and I started actually taking the time every day to learn the kind of message that my business needed to have to attract clients, it truly changed the game because then people started paying better attention, okay? Now, when it comes to message, what could you say that we can give them like a free tip on correcting the message? Like how can you correct your message right now in 60 seconds? How
the
can you
thing
do that?
is that for people to buy from you, which is like one of the, actually is the end goal, because like if you don't sell them, you cannot help them, okay? We are in business because we have the solution for a problem. And if we don't sell them, we cannot help them, okay? Write that down. If I don't sell them, I can't help them, okay? So you need to make sure that your message is the right message to your audience, and your audience is the right audience. So everything needs to make sense, okay? So keeping, or like to stay in the same line, okay? To stay on the same line. If you don't sell them, you can't help them. If you don't share your message, you're not gonna get to trust you. And if they don't trust you, of course, they don't gonna buy from you.
That was good.
That is why you need to work on your message. You don't need to invent anything. You just need to be you. So make sure you share your message. Usually your message is built out of 3 areas. Okay, I'm gonna be dropping golden nuggets, so stay with me and make sure you are taking notes, because what is written, it's retained. What is written is retained. At least that's the way that I learned. Okay, probably the same for you. But write this down right now. 3 areas for me to have, for me to bring my message home. The first area is your expertise. Share with your audience, like your expertise, what you're good at, you know. The second area that you can share is your hobbies. Share who you are. The first area is like what I do. The second area is who I am. Is that who I am. And the third area that you can share is like a hobby, something else for them to start like knowing you. Knowing you. That's why when people share on their socials just what they do, before and after, result. In my case, for the tattoo industry, when the tattoo artist just posts the final tattoo, it gets boring. Nobody cares because it's not about you, it's about them. It's about them, and they want to know you. They want to know how can you help them. They want to know the person behind it. Okay, so share what you do, share who you are, and share one of your interests, a hobby, something that you like, you know, something else that make you human. Because AI is just like getting started, and people is already tired of it because it's just always the same thing. People want to know who you are, and when you put those 3 areas together, you have a powerful message. Okay.
And I will say also, now we see it all the time where businesses are allowing AI to curate their message.
No, you can't.
All right? And it is so obvious when AI is building your message, and that's why he just said it. Like, people are tired of it.
People is afraid because AI is gonna take my job. People, let me tell you something. AI is not gonna take your job. AI is gonna take the job of people that don't know how to use AI. That is it. Okay.
Chills.
If you haven't done it by now, please make sure you check the description box for a ton of resources. Join our weekly newsletter, because in our weekly newsletter we drop bombs like these ones that we've been sharing in this video. Golden nuggets. We don't spam you. We promise you that. Okay. And the third area that you've been waiting for, the third area that you need to pay attention if you are not making as much money as you would like to, is your sales. sales. Being good at what you do is not enough. It's not enough. If that was enough, everybody would be rich by now, but
Yep.
it's not. It's not. So you need to learn how to sell. Let me share a golden nugget right now. Are you ready?
Another one.
Are you ready?
Another
Are you ready?
one.
Write this down.
Yeesh.
Write this down. I don't think you guys ready. Write this down. Sales is a transfer of belief.
Ooh.
Okay? Sales is a transfer of belief. So you need to learn how to communicate. I wasn't good at communicating. So you need to learn. You need to learn how to communicate. Starting with your message, starting with your hooks, starting with all of that, you need to learn how to communicate. You need to learn how to be persuasive. And be careful, persuasion is not manipulation. Okay? Persuasion is not manipulation. Let me share with you the difference between persuasion and manipulation. With persuasion, both of us are gonna win. Okay? We both win. I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna get rewarded for that. Okay? It's mutual. The win is mutual. Manipulation is when I take advantage of you for my own benefit and my unique benefit. That is the difference. So we need to become good at persuasion, because sometimes people don't know that there is a solution for their problem.
Yep.
And we need to make sure that we transfer
that
that
you're
belief. We know
the
that we have the
problem
solution
solver
for
for
them.
them.
We know we have the solution for their problem, so we need to become good at persuading them.
Honestly, at the end of the day, you should just always, and you should drill this into your mind, if you can't sell them, you can't help them.
Yep.
Okay? And you have to stop believing that you have to lower yourself in pricing, or that you just have to hide away from the register when it comes time to sell.
That's the lazy way. That's the lazy way to do it. When you start like lowering your prices, discount after discount after discount,
not a
just
great
don't,
sales
that is
tactic.
just the lazy way and the hardest way.
Yeah.
And the hardest way, because when you lower your prices, you don't have the resources for you to reinvest in your product, reinvest in your business, reinvest in your knowledge, your skill set. You are basically like going down the hill if you keep going just discount after discount after discount.
Yeah.
So what should I do, Jason? Be better, become better, learn. Sales are a skill. Okay, communication is a skill, and every skill is learnable.
Yeah.
We all were born like as a blank page.
Yep.
You know,
We
like as a blank page.
All had
Everything
nothing at
you
first
know,
with
everything you
knowledge.
know up to this point, you learn it.
Mhm.
So learn
Even some
how to
bad
sell.
habits though. So unlearn.
Whatever it is, whatever it
Unlearn
is,
something,
whatever
to
it
learn
is.
some new things.
So learn how to sell. Sell are kind of like this skill. I would say it's also like an art, because of
Sales
course
is
I'm
an
an
art.
artist. I'm an artist, so I consider sales an art, and it's
Yeah.
something that you can learn. Learn how to transfer belief. You know, start like thinking about your audience more than about yourself. When you start thinking about your audience, how can I sell them? Then you're gonna have to ask questions. You're gonna have to start asking them questions. Hey, what is what you need? Why are you feeling that way? Why the things that you try up to now like haven't worked, and why are you keeping doing the same and the same and the same thing? Where you want to go? You know, how are you gonna feel in the future if you solve your problem? When you ask all those questions, you're gonna have better tools in order to serve them better. That is sales. That is sales. You know,
Yep.
like basically
love
that
it.
is it.
That is it, guys.
Like we can continue, but I don't
No.
want to make this video too long.
And
Okay.
he dropped so much value, like more value than what
Other people,
planned,
other people is out there charging you for this information that we are sharing with you for free.
But guess what? I know we've
Subscribe.
already said it. I know we've already said it. But if you like this kind of free information, imagine what's inside our emails. All right. So don't forget, guys. First off, subscribe, like, share this video. Share this video with someone you also feel like needs to hear this message. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's someone in your family, or if you didn't like it, share it anyways with someone you don't like.
With an enemy.
Yeah, with an enemy. But on top of that, join our circle, guys. We're here to help you. We want to help you, because honestly, at the end of the day, we're all underdogs, and we've been there. We've been there, so we get it. And it feels so great to be around people that just get you. All right, guys, so that was it for this video. We want to know how you liked it, and also please let us know.
Three areas that you need to check. Let's like summarize this really quick. Three areas. If you're not making as much money as you would love to, check one or two or the three of these areas. Check the way that you are attracting people, the way that you are sharing your message with those people, and the way that you are selling your services, your products to those people. One of two or the three of those areas can be the problem. Check where is the problem in your business, and see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Peace out. Big love.
Bye.
See you guys soon. Bye bye. No leads, no money. No leads, no sales. No leads, no conversion. Leads. Attention before transaction.
Your followers, they don't count as leads.
Okay, you become a magnet and you attract a bunch of leads